So one day I'm sitting there being a baddie, as one does, and I realized I don't want to be smaller. I don't want to lose weight. I want to be stronger. I want to chase my kids, carry Costco water packs on my shoulder, and slay in my 70s. Jane Fonda, who? Right? Right? Today we're going to talk about why I stopped dieting because longevity over aesthetics, baby. Let's jump into it. All right, before we get into the topical of the day, I just want to I want to do a check-in. How's everyone feeling? How are you doing? What's the hot goss? I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom. Listen. I've been all consumed by the Karen Reed trial disaster. I genuinely, first of all, cannot believe that it went to trial once, but twice? You're actually kidding me. Horrendous. Horrendous. Their key witness, and by there, I mean the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Jeez Louise. I just don't understand. Their key witness was such a disaster. Like after that day, I'd be like, can motion to dismiss my own case, Judge Beverly. Disastrous. It's horrific. And it kind of is a testimony to the justice system in the United States of America. And girl, if Karen wasn't well off, like she would have been in jail by these losers. Disgusting. Disgusting. Anyway, I have so many thoughts on that. I'll get back to it. I'm still just, the case is unfurling, kind of. Still not seeing where, she killed him. Still unclear. Besides that, how are we doing? I'm doing great. This week is going so well. I'm not sick anymore. I thought I would be sick, and I thought all of my children would follow, but I had a little scare with Bella, and then she was fine. And then everyone else has been chill. So it's been a pretty quiet week. We love that. We love to see that. And yeah, we're thriving as I cough my lungs out. Let's dive in, because Grandma Bree over here, Nana, if you will, is ready to live my whole life. And I think we should all start thinking about the goal. The goal is longevity. And I feel like I didn't feel that. And I wanted to be young, and I wanted to be skinny, and I wanted to be pretty, and blah, 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 blah. And then one day you just wake up and realize, dang, I want to be able to carry my grandkids one day. And I want to go to the beach with my husband when we're 70 and walk on the sand together. And I don't want a broken, little, sad, unhealthy body in the process. You know? So things change. Priorities shift as you grow. It's part of life, I guess. And I am realizing mortality punches you in the face when you turn 30, I guess. That might have something to do with this, or whatever. And maybe it's all of these celebrities getting things happening to them, and they're healthy, and you're like, ruh-roh. So, you know, it's wild, because you go from, oh my gosh, my friends are all getting married, to my friends are all having kids, to I assume haven't been here yet, to my friends are all retiring, my friends have grandkids, my friends are dying. Like, it's coming rapidly for me. But truly, a lot changes, priorities shift, and one of the biggest shifts that happened to me was my goal in life shifted from like an aesthetic to function. We want function, you know? So, I always have chased a number on a scale. This is a trigger warning. Big trigger warning. Big fat T timeout trigger. I don't know who did this, but I hate you. In 20 probably 10, there was many tabloids that I know they had good intentions. They all were posting, not posting. This was like before social media, yikes. They were all making articles about skinny, like too skinny celebrities, and they posted women like Nicole Richie and the skinny girlies, and their weights or purported weights, I guess. And I cut those out and I put it in a little journal for thin inspiration. Ugh. My little tiny high schooler self cut out magazine clippings of anorexic, unhealthy women. And I used that as inspiration. What the hell? That's where this is the background that I'm coming on. So the number on the scale has been it for me. And in high school, it was like 170. And I could never get below 170. And then it just kept going up, and like the number on the scale meant so much. I want to be 120. I want to be less than 120. I want to be 110. I want to be like so weird, such a bizarre thing to like worry about the gravitational pull of your body. It's wild. Also, I met some girlies who are 110 and probably have they're what we call skinny fat. Skinny fat is danger. Danger. Red alert. High alert. Skinny fat is where you have a lot of fat, but you're skinny, so it doesn't matter, right? And you could have diabetes. You have no idea. Not getting into that right now. Regardless, irregardless of that, I just feel like searching for a number, looking for validation, be it the number on the scale, be it the number of jean size, because I know for a while size 2 was it. Like you had to be a size 2. Meanwhile, size 12, it's like add a 1. There's a 2 in there. uh, that it was just always, it's always the thing. You got to search for a number, you know? So chasing a number has never made me feel good, ever. And now I don't chase a number, which is so nice. And it is a breath of fresh air. The day that I deleted my Fitness Pal off my phone, liberating. Liberated. A free woman. I was a free woman at that point, okay? So I just I don't know what it was. And I feel like back when you're younger and you're just like, oh, I won't eat. Oh, well, I'll just get rid of it. Oh, I just won't eat. And you're doing that consistently, you don't even realize what a strain on your heart, like the muscle of your heart muscle that is. You don't realize the true damage. All you want and all that's in your head is that you want to be smaller. You want to take up less space. And it's so sad. And the best thing that we could do is heal from that and grow from that. And I know it's so much more than just saying, oh, I don't feel like that anymore. It's so much more. It's such a like self-love and overall acceptance that needs to happen when you go through this process. And it's so not an overnight fix. It's all consuming. It's so hard. And then there's like little patterns that you go back to, you know? But at some point, you have to realize it's not about fitting into a size 2 jean. It's about seeing your grandkids, not even your kids, but your grandkids graduate college and walking. Like, how amazing would that be? And to do that, you have to be healthy and you have to put yourself first and not a silly little number on the scale. My moment of letting go of that was kind of thrust upon me with pregnancy. You kind of lose control over everything, and your body is so messed up from all the hormones and all this stuff. You don't even know what's up or down or right or left or anything. And then when you have a couple kids come in and like roll through that, it just like everything's muddled, blurred lines, and you're like, I don't have to snap back, and you don't, by the way. But it's just confusing because then you go from one end of the scale. Well, in my case, and I know a lot of people relate to this, I went from one end of the scale being crazy about my weight and controlling and overthinking to I have no control, so why give an F? And then I sat there for a minute and I was like, this isn't good. So then I tried to correct, but at that point I was broken. Like, system needed a reboot. We needed to fix what was going on here. So really, when I got the labs back that I was pre-diabetic in real life, not pregnancy life, my vision of myself at that moment, not that moment, but around that time, was so bad. I didn't recognize myself. I wasn't me. I didn't feel good. I was so inflamed. And like really the lab results where I found out I was pre-diabetic was like my wake-up call, but also like validation, I guess, that I was broken in some sense and that I needed help, and it took a while for me to come around to that. Obviously, I had to spiral for a minute because what's life without a little spiral? A little Saturday morning spiral. A little crying in Costco moment, you know. But nothing worked until I found out what was going on inside my body. And once I found out, I could then course correct and get myself healthier, not on the outside, not caring what's on the outside, but what's on the inside. Making sure my blood and my insulin and everything was doing what it needed to do. And it wasn't. And then I got on medicine. That helped. And here's the thing about this medicine. There's so much controversy. Controversy. Oh, you can't take that. It's cheating. Oh, you're just trying to get skinny. Oh, you're just like, there's so much fuss. And some of it may be true because there are people who are probably perfectly healthy, jumping on so that they can starve themselves. And it helps a little bit with that. Or so they say. But let me tell you what, because going through it through Christmas, birthdays, New Year's, you can mess with it and you can push through if you want to. Like if you want to celebrate, you can push right on through all of the benefits that it's giving you. and just plow through all that. Because in December, like November to December, results stagnant. And I hadn't retested my levels yet, but if I did, I bet it would have been bad because we were just, oh well, it's Christmas. We have to drink a lot, kind of thing. But once we were out of that, I was like, we need to kick this into high gear. And let me tell you the things that you need to do to kick this into high gear. First of all, you need to be on the medicine that you're talking to a doctor about and that you are taking as prescribed for your condition. And then you need to eat right. I mean, the audacity. Here's the thing. You can definitely get on this and then just starve yourself and eat nothing, or just eat candy and eat like crap, or just push through and keep eating junk. But let me tell you what, we're in a whole balanced life makeover here, baby girl. So you're going to take the medicine and then you're going to meal prep and you're going to have protein, fiber rich meals. And you're not going to skip on carbs and you're going to fuel your body and listen to the cues, and that will get you where you want to be. Oh, oh, oh. I am clearly still working. I know people who've gone on these kinds of GLP-1 situations and like lost 70 pounds really quickly. Not I. I'm losing 2-ish pounds-ish every once in a while, I guess. I've been pretty stagnant in the 220s for a while. I think I just broke to the 210s, I think, but it could be a false. I'm not counting on it. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. But I might have just broken the 210s. Maybe that was because I was sick for 2 days and couldn't eat though. So we just have to keep an eye on it. Anyway, you have to keep your protein up. You gotta focus hard on protein. And I know for some people, especially people who take like huge doses, I don't do that. I'm on a really low dose just to manage my stuff. I know people who are on high doses can't really eat, or they feel nauseous, or they have really bad side effects or something. But if you focus on protein, like we've talked in the past about that muscle protein synthesis and getting 30 grams early in the morning per doctor recommendation. Doctors are not me yet, but a couple doctors that I have mentioned in the past, like Dr. Gabrielle Leon, Gabrielle Leon, and Dr. Stacy Sims, both highly recommend. There's another one who I love. I'm not remembering her name off the top of my head, but I love her. Really try to get that 30 grams of protein because your muscle protects. It protects your body. It guards your metabolism, stabilizes those blood sugars, and did you know it supports your joints? I didn't know that, and now we're learning. And so lifting weights could be about vanity. You could want to be muscular. You could want to be snatched. You could want that booty, which I do. That's me. I do want the booty, and I will be growing the booty back. She's suffering greatly at the moment. Mostly because I haven't gone to the gym in like 3 weeks because I just been sick, okay? It's a weird time. I don't like it. School's stressing me out and I'm scared. But I found a way to go to the gym and study because I can bring my iPad and play lectures at the gym. Genius, right? I digress. Lifting weights could be about tone, but it isn't. It's about literally turning the clock backwards, literally turning it back. It's the anti-aging that we want. That's muscle tone. That's lifting weights. You want to do some form of lifting weights and eating a lot of protein, like as much protein as you can. All meals should be protein and fiber rich, baby. Let's stay healthy. So here's the formula. I'm learning formulas in school right now. It's really stupid and I hate math. Protein plus hormone piece equals hot girl longevity. We're hot grandmas, okay? We're going to be hot grandmas together, and I cannot wait. Hot grandma girly. So I cannot explain how many women undereat protein and how that is like the worst thing you can do as a woman because it's so crucial for our hormone production. And I wonder if that's why we have so many problems with menopause, besides the fact that menopause just seems evil and sent from hell. I think a man, that's why it's called menopause. I'm blaming the men. Proteins, back to like what I'm talking about instead of ranting. Protein is everything. It's what fuels cellular repair and it gasses up that metabolism, baby. So let's not diet anymore. We don't need a diet. We need nourishment to rebuild. Okay? We're rebuilding. Listen, I'm not doing any of this to be pretty. Because like and I was pretty when I was chubby. And I'm still chubby. I'm pretty and I love me. Okay? I'm not doing it to be pretty. I'm doing it to be present. I'm doing it to be strong. I'm doing it to be mentally at my wits' end at all times with everything that's going on in this world. Oh my God. I'm going insane. Because I'm going to be rocking the pink silky robes in the nursing home, okay? And getting up and dancing with the hot young dudes who are taking care of me. If I even end up in a nursing home, which I hope I do. It sounds like a blast. I'm ready. Guys, listen. We're here for a good time and a long time, Okay? So, let's start building on it. Every day, let's do something for future you. So that when we're in future us zone, we don't look back at 30-year-old us and say, "What the fuck are you doing? What did you do that whole 30 with your 30-year-old self? Nothing. And now I'm here fixing it, you jerk." Because when we're 70, and if we don't start the building blocks of like the protein and the working out and the keeping ourselves strong right now, we don't potentially start and or continue that every single day, we are screwing ourselves over for our whole future. Girl, ridiculous. Here's my conspiracy theory. Okay. Conspiracy theory of the day. I don't know if I've already had one, but we're having another one. Because we were meant to be skinny, we didn't want a big butt, you know? Because of that, listen, I think a lot of older women have just really put themselves back in time. That's sad. But we're here to change the future. We're here to change the story. We're here to upgrade and move on. And speaking of upgrades, are you wanting to upgrade this channel by helping me out? Because it would help a lot if you would like this video and subscribe and download and do all the things, follow along. Go over on my IG. We have a cute little cartoon Bree who is rampaging over there like a chaotic, sparkly queen. And we love her. Okay? So we're just building this up. And we're building together, baby girl. Just like we're building our quads, we are building a community. Because I feel as though I have missed out on a community who understands the values and like the purpose and like all the things. So if you are like a girly who is, one, curious about GLP-1s, two, scared, three, wanting to fix things, four, doesn't know what the hell is going on, but you know you want to be healthier, let's talk, let's chat. We're besties, we're thriving, and we're vibing. Okay, honey, boo boo. So comment below, and we're in this together, baby girl. And on that note, I will see you tomorrow. Sleep or have a good day. It's not bedtime, but tonight, sleep tight, baby.